Welcome. My name is Lisa Speaker. I am the Media Specialist for the High School, Middle School, and Area Learning Center. This video tutorial will show you how to use Gale eBooks as a professional development tool. To access Gale eBooks, you can go to any Worthington School Media Center website or the Department of Teaching, Learning, Professional Development website. For the least amount of clicks, go to the Worthington School website, click on Staff, then go to Staff Resources, scroll down on the page until you see eBooks through Gale. And you'll click on that and it'll take you right into the Gale eBooks. Gale eBooks can be used on your iPad or PC, also your phone, but I just want to give you a warning that you could be missing some of the tools that I'll be showing you today just because you're using a different type of technology. There are 173 titles that we have purchased, and in order to look at all the books and see what's there, you'll click on this Education tab right here, and now you have access to all 173 books. You can click on a title and tell it that you want to view the ebook and read it. All books do include a table of contents, so if you don't want to read the whole book, you can go through and look through that table of contents. And in order to download a chapter or to even maybe print something, you'll want to go in through your table of contents. There is another way, however, to use this database of ebooks, and you can do that by using the search box up on top here where it says search within the collection. And what that will do is it'll go through, it'll take your teaching term that you put in there and it'll go through all 173 titles and it'll come up with chapters from the books that will give you information on that subject that you're searching for. So to demonstrate, I'm going to type in diversity and I'm going to hit go. And I ended up with 303 results. And of course, we probably wouldn't read all of them and we could filter. But at this point, I'm just going to pick a title or a chapter and show you what they look like. So this one here is using diversity as a resource for teacher. It tells us that's the title of the book that it's coming from. And it's telling us that it's 20 pages, so it'll be 1 to 2 chapters. And it kind of gives us an idea of what it's about. Well, you know, maybe we want to look at that book or that chapter, excuse me. So we click on the chapter and now we can see with the orange why they chose this chapter. If you sign in with your school Google account, you will be able to save notes or chapters to use later. And basically, you just go up here where it says sign in with Google. I actually have more than one Google account on this computer, but I'm going to use my school one. So I just click on it and I'm connected. Up here, do you see where it says sign in Lisa? Well, it knows now that Lisa's speaker is using Gale eBooks, and whatever I do, if I ask it to, it'll dump it right into my Google Drive. So you can save a chapter into your Google Drive, or you can email that chapter. And here, do you see the send to? If I click on that, it'll let me put it in my Google Drive, or I can email it, which would be good for PLCs. I can download the chapter and then save it somewhere for later. I can print the chapter, but remember, because of copyright, it'll only let you print a chapter at a time. And I can get a link, and then I can go in and create an email and send that to the people in my PLC group and say, hey, here's some information that I found that might further help what we're talking about. Let's read through it and discuss it at our next meeting. Another cool thing is that you can highlight and take notes in here. I haven't done that yet. So if I go into my article here, whoops, sorry, and I highlight this, tell it that I want to highlight it in blue. I might want to put a note there. Because I thought that this was interesting and something I wanted to talk to my PLC group or another teacher about. And I'm going to do one more. I'm going to highlight it. Oh, I don't want that one in green. So now I have a few highlights and notes, and if I click on that highlight and note button, they show them up here. I can ask it to upload that into my Google Drive so that I'll have just my notes and my highlights so that I'm ready to talk with a group of teachers or others that are talking about that topic. Some other tools that are available on here is it will translate the articles in many other languages. There's just a few. You can change your font size, and you can listen or have the chapter read to you. Now remember at the beginning when I told you that you'd need the table of contents if you go into a whole book. Well, if you decide that you want to read a whole book, you would have to enter through the chapter in order to hit the listen button. So it is something you could do in your car or at another point, but you'd have to make sure that that chapter was downloaded or put into your drive before you could listen to it. Now, if you choose to use this resource on your iPad or phone at home, you may be asked for a password, and it's the same password we use to get in 518. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask myself or Maria Thier, and we hope that you enjoy this resource. Thank you.